Uzodinma accuses National Assembly members of being behind plots to destabilize Imo State. You're welcome to the news. The news details. Some National Assembly members are behind a plot to destabilize Imo State, Governor Uzodinma alleged. The lawmakers and those working with them plan to pave the way for the declaration of an emergency rule in the state. The governor said, according to him, some National Assembly members are behind the inglorious campaign. Uzodinma, who made the allegation yesterday at the news briefing at the government, Owerri, said those behind the campaign have raised 5 billion naira for the project. Speaking through the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Declan Emelumba, he said government has uncovered a plan to galvanize the support of some members of the National Assembly and prominent Imo citizens based in Abuja to raise a false alarm on the security situation in the state. He said, we are aware that as we speak, a member of the National Assembly is leading this unholy campaign against his own state. A hefty budget of 15 billion naira is at their disposal. A serving senator and a perennial governorship aspirant in the state are planning for a courtesy call on the Inspector General of Police to serve him the poisoned chalice that Imo State is ungovernable. This new plot was kick-started recently with one of them, a member of the House of Representatives, fatuously claiming in a recent press interview in Abuja that Imo State is now the epicenter of insecurity in the southeast. This fallacious outburst by a National Assembly member is part of the new campaign to raise a petition to the Inspector General of Police that security has collapsed in the state and that the government have been overwhelmed by the challenges. They are going to use the recent unfortunate fate of about 2 lawyer fathers from Njaba to anchor their campaign. Thereafter, the plan to sponsor a sundry protests and violence in the state to make believe that their police position is real. This is desperation taken too far and height of felonious rascality. This is why we believe that the sheer audacity of this villainous enterprise must be condemned by all men of goodwill. It is truly alarming that greed and vaulting ambition could drive people to such villainous levels as to desperately seek to sacrifice the lives of their fellow citizens and the progress of the state just to get back at someone. The governor warned that the government will not fold its hand and watch desperate politicians cause any further confusion in the state. We shall do everything within the law to deal decisively with anyone who tries to disturb the hard-won peace in our state, Uzodinma said. The governor of the Imo State, Uzodinma, has accused the National Assembly members of being behind the plot to demobilize, to destabilize Imo State. That the National Assembly members have gathered together, making sure that Imo State have unrest. They want to cause the peace of the state. They want to disturb the hard-won peace of the state. And a hefty budget of 5 billion naira is at their disposal to carry out these atrocities, these things. And the governor is saying that they should not come and spoil Imo State in his time. He's trying all his possible best to make sure Imo State is safe. Now these people have come up and they are also trying to raise a petition to the Inspector General of Police, stating that the security in the state has collapsed and that the government has been overwhelmed by the challenges. They are trying all their possible best to bring down Imo State, to making sure that every of their plots works out. And they are also planning to sponsor a protest in which will make them believe that their position is real. They are going to sponsor these people because there is already a huge amount on ground for them. And the governor now is warning the government not to fold its hands so that Imo State will not be like Nnamdi State. The president should not fold his hands and watch these desperate politicians cause mayhem, cause violence, cause any further confusion in the state. The state is not balanced before. The HIPOP and the BNG, the ESN. Now the politicians are coming up with their own issue also, trying to destroy the lives of their fellow citizens and the progress of the state, just to get back at someone, just to make sure that they have Imo State in their power. The government should not sit down and look until Imo State is destroyed by these so-called politicians. Thank you for listening to the news. Enjoy the rest of your day.